Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. You might hear the rain actually hammering against the windows here in the UK at the moment. So I don't know, maybe it will calm some people down. Sometimes you have that rain background noise, which has a calming influence on some people. You know, when Ethereum goes up a little bit and suddenly the emotions are going crazy. Now, we are still below that $1,400 level, or $1,396. Now, we are still in this scenario where we are still have a good chance of coming down in a wave C of a wave 2, right? In a wave C of a wave 5 of a wave 2. So we're still looking at the chain or unchanged scenario, basically, that all of this, the move from 880 to the upside, was a wave 1. We're now coming down in a wave 2. Now again, that could be over, maybe. Yeah, we talked about that, this previous low. With that, we can count 5 waves as complete. It's not ideal. I'm still looking ideally for one more low, and because I had so many questions, I'm also ideally still looking for one more low on the Matic chart, on the EOS chart, on the Aave chart, but it is not strictly needed. You know, they have all reached their targets to the downside. They don't need one more low, but it would be ideal. So I'm always looking for the ideal pattern. Yeah, you can't really look for anything else. Unfortunately, it doesn't always go that way. And therefore, again, risk management comes in and trading strategy comes in. And therefore, I already accumulated or bought a larger position of Ethereum at 1250. Now, I haven't bought into EOS yet. I haven't bought into Aave yet, which are the other good charts, right? So that is where I'm now waiting for what is going to play out. And if we see an impulse forming, which could also be forming here on the Ethereum chart, then I will just buy the next dip. Yeah, because then we have a good chance to be already in a sustained uptrend. So there's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, I want to talk in this video a little bit about strategy as well. A few people have asked me, can we just buy the breakout? I mean, you can do what you want. So I can't really give you any, and I will not tell anybody what to do, because everybody has their own risk management. Everybody has their own background, everybody has their own money, really. You know, I have no idea what's going on in your life. I don't have any idea how you deal with your emotions. I have no idea how much money you have available. I have, no idea. So therefore, I can't tell you what to do. And on top of that, I'm not legally allowed to do it anyway. So therefore, I can only share really my thoughts, what I'd be doing, what I am doing, really. And, you can choose to follow that. You're free to do that, of course, or not. Or you can integrate some of those aspects in your own doings, in your own strategy. Yeah, patience is one aspect I try to bring across here, and the other aspect is to bring across be in the present. Yeah, Zen-like. Yeah, no, be in the present, trade in the present. Don't think about what could happen in 2 days, because anything can happen in 2 days. Yeah, but trade in the present and look at the chart now and think about what are the possibilities that can arise out of the chart at the moment, and that is what the Elliott Waves are showing us. Of course, there are projections and targets into the future, so Elliott Wave has a predictive element, but predominantly it is used to identify trade setups, yeah, like a 1-2 setup here, yeah, and possibly next, if this all works out, there will be another 1-2 setup in the wave 3. So there's 2 entry points. One entry point for me was here in the region between 1280 and basically 1130, possibly all the way down to $1,000, because below $1,000 the bullish scenario will become very improbable. But then the other, if anybody's missed the train, and to be honest, we're still early anyway, but if anybody thinks he or she missed the train, there should be another entry point after wave 1 here of wave 3, basically scaling into wave 2 of wave 3. So that's what we're looking at in the very short term here. I think we have, obviously we've seen this wave 2, or we might still be in it, A, B, C, in the C wave, and the C wave is a 5-wave move. In this case, a diagonal pattern. I count each of these subwaves as a 3-wave move, A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C in wave 2, A, B, C in wave 3, A, B, C in wave 4, A, B, and ideally C in wave 5. Yeah. But because we have already seen a lower low than wave 3, technically you could say wave 5 was done, even though it wasn't an ideal pattern and not an ideal 3-wave move. What I have to say, Ethereum, as outlined, the possibility is to stretch out all the way up to 1400 without invalidating anything here. even in a wave B, you can get an overshooting wave B. So going above 1400 will not strictly invalidate any downside possibility, but it will just make it less likely. And that's, again, all the stuff we're looking out for here is likelihoods and how probable is a certain scenario. Therefore, I'm always looking out for the impulses and the corrections coming afterwards to make the call for the next move. But here, you know, the coins, cryptos, like to maximize what they can do in any wave, yeah, oftentimes. So they stretch it really as far as they can, making you think, oh, you're switching bullish, but you're actually still up for another low. And again, I can only share my strategy. So at the moment, this is still possible and probable that we will see one more low. To be honest, that is still my primary expectation, that we will see one more dip here in a wave C. Again, it doesn't need to happen. Here again, risk management comes in. That is why I bought at 1250 already. One of the larger portions dedicated for my Ethereum entry. After again taking some profits at 1700, yeah. So you think there's a lot of thinking going into this, and you might think maybe, you know, it's a bit overkill, but you always see it from the perspective that I obviously have a certain responsibility, even though I don't really, you know, I can't take any responsibility for your trades, but I really try to educate here as well. And you know, I'm trying to emphasize here the idea of risk management, something that you probably don't find in many other channels, which, to be honest, is, I think, what many people just need to be doing. Yeah, you're doing a lot of things correctly in your trading, but if you're not profitable, all that many people just need to do and just need to master is risk management, and the rest will, you know, it will take care of itself, really. So yeah, my strategy, I bought in. I'm not waiting until we see a clearer picture. If we come down once more, I will buy once more. If we go up, I won't do anything until we reach a level that I'm comfortable with, take maybe some profits, and then I will scale into wave 2 again. Okay. A few people asked me, you know, obviously, as I said, this could be the breakout already. Yeah, 5-wave move in wave 1, right? So happy with that. And again, then I would probably take some profits when I see a clearer structure. I can say, all right, maybe this move is exhausted. I'll take some profits, and I will then scale into wave 2. Or if we come down again, I will buy more in anticipation of a larger move to the upside, always knowing that the $1,000 maybe couldn't hold. Therefore, I'm not, you know, again, I'm managing my position size. And yeah, one more thing to mention here. A few people asked me, can I trade the breakout above 1400, above this resistance level? Can I buy that? Again, you can do what you want. But yeah, of course, it's possible to do that. It is a possible trade setup. I'm not a great breakout trader. You can do it. I can do it. I don't do it. If I do it, then I only do it again with a smaller position size, knowing that as per Elliott Wave, we can always come back to key support. Yeah, and let's say if we do that and we buy the breakout above, let's say if we buy the breakout above 1400, what you have the beginning of your wave here. So you draw the fibs maybe to the breakout level, and you can always come down to 1297 again, the 78.6% fib level. That is a key fib level. So you are quite far away from your support. Yeah, and therefore it is high risk, and therefore it is managing either with a stop loss or with your position size. Yeah, but yeah, a breakout trade can of course work. It is just for me always a bit of a higher risk. Okay, but that's where we are, you know, and not much change since the last video, but it's creeping up slowly. Yeah, I know on some maybe USDT pairs, Ethereum moved above 1400, and again, a wave B can briefly go above that level. It's not a problem, and it's all about probabilities. But now, as you can see, we've actually moved above that. So yeah, very well, we could be in the breakout. This makes an impulsive impression, but again, if this is a wave B, it's an A, B, C, and the C wave is an impulse. So really, we won't know until we have the 5 waves complete, and therefore my strategy is just to wait. Yeah. So again, it all comes together in the strategy. So that's why I always try to emphasize that as well. But yeah, that's where we are at the moment, you know, and looking interesting. I think this could stretch a bit higher. If we have this A, B, C here in wave B, we can just double check here on targets. So yeah, here actually if you say, all right, wave A, which would be this one, and wave C of wave B usually have the same length, you'd actually be looking at 1408 here as ideal target. So, you know, when I'm talking about this breaking this level, it should be a bit of a substantial breakout, so not just have a wick above it. This is not strictly an invalidation point in this scenario. It is more a level that if broken substantially, it means further upside. If we just go above it for $1, not too worried about that. It could still come down in wave C. So I'll do my best to keep you updated. Obviously can't do a video on every move. I'll do my best in the afternoon here today to keep the channel members updated on Telegram and Discord. There are some short-term updates coming today again, also about some other coins. So yeah, hope you liked the update about ETH. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.